Hey everybody, welcome to a special bonus episode of Aniki, the podcast about anime with two brothers. I'm Ben.
And I'm Boruto's dad.
I don't even know what his name is.
What Boruto's dad is?
Yeah.
Do you honestly have no idea?
Boruto.
You don't know Boruto?
I do
How have
not
you done
know.
this? How have you managed this delightful state of being? Now you've ruined it.
I don't know.
It's turtles all the way down now, sir.
Please enlighten me. What is Boruto?
Yeah, you Google it. You Google Boruto and see what pops up.
Yeah,
That's right.
Oh.
Yeah, see, now I did this as a deep cut, but we'll see. I'll see if you can figure out what my reference to Boruto's dad could be signifying.
Right.
We'll see if you can use your clever noodle to your enormous brain to suss out this Nazu.
Well, see, all I had to do was Google Boruto's dad and it pulled up Know
Yeah.
Your Meme. So,
Yeah.
here we are.
Well, I mean, that's fine. So you now know that I am referring to, of course, Naruto.
Uh-huh.
But why would I care about Naruto?
That's a good
See,
question.
this is a multi-layered joke here. This is why you listen to the podcast, is to see how deep a cut
John can make. Yeah.
they can get pretty deep. Have you sussed it out?
Yes. Yes, I have.
What is it? What am I actually referring to?
It's Naruto. You just said.
No, I'm not referring to Naruto. That's the thing. This is the layer.
Oh.
That's
so-
layer 2.
So it's
Keep
you
going.
not liking Naruto.
That would be weak. That would be a very weak thing for me to reference. Okay, what is Naruto's last name?
I actually have no idea.
Well, is it too bad you have the vast sum of human knowledge at your fingertips?
Well, I kind of refuse to move off this Know Your Meme page now.
Well, I'm sure Know Your Meme page probably has some reference to Boruto's also last name, as I assume they share the same last name.
Uzumaki.
There you go. All right, so what could I be referring to with my very clever Nazo that you've now ruined by not being able to get it at the first go?
I assume Junji Ito.
Yes, because I just finished the book.
Good. And how did you find it?
That's where you were supposed to say the name. This is where I finished the book.
Uzumaki.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Okay.
Golly, it's like pulling teeth with you.
Yep. Sorry, I'm not a crazy mind reader.
Well, look, it's a very simple reference.
Very simple. Yes, thank you.
Very simple. It just was it was just predicated on the fact that you knew that Naruto's last name was Uzumaki, and that he had a son, Boruto.
If only I kept up on all that.
If only you did. I don't know
With
how
all
you
that
couldn't.
Naruto.
Yeah.
So anyway, for this episode, because we're not doing anything in January, because scheduling and vacations and such, we're going to go through, as is tradition, the current season of anime and see what shows are good, which ones are trash, and which ones are just...
Spoilers, they're probably all trash, because anime was a mistake. That should almost be our motto at this point.
I think it would be unoriginal. I think Miyazaki already coined that phrase, and he's got it
he
locked
did.
down.
I mean, he does, but we did start this episode with a sweet, sweet Boruto reference. You should just name this episode Boruto Reference, which is a great name for any anime podcast. Boruto Reference.
So what we're going to do is go through the Annie chart for winter 2018, but instead of going through alphabetical order, John has had a great idea, and
This is a
instead
brilliant idea.
we're going to go
This
through
is, in
them
fact,
by
intelligent.
popularity, but in reverse.
Yeah.
So starting
least
with
popular,
least hype,
the least look forward to anime. Ooh,
which
that
is
rhymes.
Pikachu Kit.
Yeah, this looks like it's for like 5-year-olds.
It may be for 5-year-olds. A 5th-year elementary student named something, and his inspiration, in quotes, buddy, a dog named Pochiro. One day, the kid finds a mysterious book called some research book and learns about 7 tools that make up a thing. A Pikachu Kit. And then he presses a button inside the book, because this book has a button, and immediately a future Amazon delivery arrives at his door with the kit. And then he assembles the kit, and a part is missing, and then he has to go find it.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
I mean, I don't know what to add to that.
I don't know.
The animation looks very much like it is for
It's definitely for 5-year-olds.
5-year-olds.
Yeah. Probably not
Looks
on
a
my
little-
watch list.
Looks a little Doraemon anime.
Oh, what's this?
style.
What's this last paragraph? In the franchise, the word Pikachu means the flash of inspiration or insight one gets about a new project, similar to a visual of a light bulb above one's head.
The concept of the franchise is invention is 90% plastic models, 1% inspirations. Okay, well, I'm for that tagline. That's a pretty good tagline, to be honest.
I do like plastic models.
To be fair, I'm pretty sure that's how Gundam's design aesthetic works these days.
I don't doubt that in the least.
It is 99% plastic models, 1% inspiration.
Oh dear. Moving on. Let's look at number 2 here. We got Hugto Precure, and the description is
Precure.
The 15th Precure series.
The description is it's freaking Precure.
It's like, if you don't understand this after 14 iterations, sorry.
What I love about this is, like, I think Annie recently saw a thing that was somebody being like, if your magical girl thing isn't dark, you're just not up with recent magical girls. You like, just don't even understand magical girls. It's like, the longest running magical girl show in Japan is actually Precure, right?
Yeah.
It's been going on for a billion years.
I
but like nobody in the West cares about it because it is a magical girl that's actually for the intended audience of young girls instead of like...
Let's poppycock.
Instead
who would
of like
make such
basement
a show?
dwellers. Instead of basement dwelling neats.
No one wants that.
Ugh.
You gotta have your neat Precures.
I wonder how big the hair will get in this season's Precure. Only 38 users care about Precure. That's just depressing. Oh.
Maybe the target audience isn't allowed to get on the internet.
Hold on.
Yes.
Do you want to guess the popularity of Pikachu Kit?
2.
You already looked, you asshole.
No, I actually have not clicked.
You hadn't?
No.
It is 2. It is actually 2 users care about the show.
I win.
That's brilliant. 2. A whopping 2.
Congrats, Pikachu Kit.
Right.
You win.
Well, I definitely care about Precure because Precure should be cared about. Unfortunately, it's very hard to get here in the States. So I don't know why nobody's... Well, I mean, I guess somebody brought it over. But we try not to talk about Glitter Force any more than is absolutely necessary.
Let's not go back into that.
Since that is a garbage adaptation.
Let's see. Next one is Shinkansen Hinkei Robo Shinkalion.
Well, it's about trains. It's got Shinkansen right there in the name.
Yep. Got trains. In the franchise's history, train-loving son of a train museum curator accidentally stumbles into his dad's secret research lab.
Hold on. Is this train robots?
Oh.
I think this might be train robots, in which case, awesome.
It is, because he finds a brand new bullet train, and the bullet train evolves into a mighty robot. The Shinkalion.
With cards. That's awesome. Okay, so first off, there's a preview video.
Oh, dear.
Watching this. It's 1.5 minutes. I'm so down.
In the anime story, this kid and some other children will serve as conductors to pilot the Shinkalion.
You know what this is?
It's Voltron with trains.
No. This looks like Van-pires with trains.
Vampires?
Van-pires. You've heard me talk about vampires before.
Oh, those kinds of vans.
Yeah, vampires. This preview video rules, so I don't know why this is ranking number 3, because this is my favorite thing I've seen in a long time. Only Japan would come up with a show like this. Let's combine Japan's 2 greatest actual loves, which are trains
bullet
and
trains.
Giant robots. Just the look of awe on this kid's face as he turns this train into a giant robot is...
So you're a little
the best
boy.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
You love trains.
It just has a train engine sticking out of its chest, a la a Macross robot, and I'm so excited. All right, let's see what the popularity of this is. If this should be like 1,200 people, 49. That's criminally low. Everyone should be excited for train robots.
Well, I guess if you're a 10-year-old boy and your dream is to conduct a train and also pilot a mecha, which is every 10-year-old boy.
I love it. I would never watch it, but I'm delighted that this show exists.
I'm guessing the target audience doesn't go on AniChart and upvote stuff.
I would imagine not, no, because this is for the opposite audience of Precure.
Let's see. What's the next one?
Wait. What? Precure is also Toei? Isn't that Dragon Ball Super's animator? And Dragon Ball Super looks like garbage, and Precure always looks fine. Well, I guess one of them actually pulls in the views, and it's spoilers. It's actually Precure because like every little girl in Japan watches Precure every week.
Well, and Dragon Ball comes out literally every week, so
yeah,
production quality is a little lower because they have to pump out so much.
I mean, they pump out tons of Precure. I think they just care about Precure as a franchise way more than Dragon Ball because one of them actually makes the money.
Yeah, I could see that.
And the reality of it is that's Precure.
Such Precure.
Because Because the only people watching Dragon Ball Super are freaking people who actually who still care about Dragon Ball in the year of our Lord 2018.
There are those people, and I know
Yeah.
who they are.
Okay, so next is Li Ling Ki. There's going to be a way to pronounce that in Chinese that I'm not very good at. A Bond of the Underworld is the second season of something. I know nothing about it, but it looks like cute boys almost kissing. So it's an action comedy supernatural. It looks like it's cute boys almost kissing.
Pretty much.
Because I think those are both boys.
Well, talking about kissing boys, the next one should
Hold on,
get you going.
I want to see the rating.
Do you?
Yeah, of course. Sure? This is half the fun. It's the 9. Okay, so
yeah,
it is popular with 87 users, making it the 91st most popular show of 2018.
Wow.
I love these little metrics. Why have we never gone through these metrics before?
I don't know.
This is delightful. This is adding a whole new layer. All right, next is Dame X Prince Anime Caravan.
I mean, if this doesn't get you excited, I don't know what.
It's an adaptation of a smartphone game. Yes, and how? Follows Annie, the prince of a minor nation. Annie is sent to a signing ceremony that will bring peace to the rival nation. Mighty military, powerful theocracy. Runs into trouble and counts tons of it's a reverse it's an otome game.
It is an otome game.
Okay, so that actually does delight me because there are way too few adaptations of otome games. There's tons of freaking date sims and eroge, but not enough otome games. So I'm pretty down with that.
I mean, it is a burgeoning market.
I mean, I'm sure it will be garbage, but
I mean, look where it is on this list.
152 users.
Ooh, we're moving up.
62nd most popular.
Man, 91st to 62nd.
Yeah, I know. We're moving up. How about the second season of Hitori no Shita, The Outcast? It's the second season. I don't care.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know, but it's the 57th most popular show.
It looks like fighting, just action, normal stuff.
All I know is this next show it has a little kid riding a Moomin.
Describe a Moomin for those who can't see it.
Google Moomin. Moomin.
It's a cow person.
How can you not do this? It's a beloved Swedish Finnish comic. You monster.
That is a Moomin.
Yeah, I told you it's a Moomin. Why don't people believe me when I say words?
It's like a hippopotamus, but not
like a weird hippopotamus cow thing. All right, this is a new anime adaptation. So this has already been adapted once before, and it looks like it was done in like this 90s.
Well, hang on. The caveat with that is with a different voice cast, which says a lot about the old one.
Well, we didn't actually say the name of the show, so it's Hayakyu Hoshin Enji. So thousands of years ago, it was a time of witchcraft and dark magic. Hold on, I think that's besmirching witches, if you ask me. An evil sorceress has bewitched the empire of a mighty dynasty, and he's become a mindless puppet. Hold on, is the puppet Junku?
Maybe.
All right. Countries in shambles, evil looks everywhere, a human world on the verge of utter destruction.
Because it's
bold mission is penned by the Confederation of Immortal Masters, which is what I would name my secret society. They send young master wizard to hunt down the villains and evil warlock devastating lives. Okay, so when would the first edition of this come out? By the way, why is he writing a Moomin? Is that Moomin the mindless puppet? Probably.
I'm going to.
Now I'm curious.
I want to know when the first one came out.
It looks really old. 96. Yeah, that would explain it.
Shonen Jump, 96. First series came out in 99.
Oh, is it
also
Soul Hunter?
Apparently.
It is Soul Hunter. The first one was just Soul Hunter. Well, la-dee-da. That's actually kind of cool.
Learn something. That's an old school show.
It sure is. Huh.
Let's see. What's this one's rating?
Oh, it is because Soul Hunter is so relevant in 2018. It is the 55th most popular with 207 users caring about it. Ooh. All right, how about Idolmaster but boys?
It's Idolmaster but boys. It's Idolish 7.
Idolish 7.
Yeah.
And a 7-man who
we don't need to read the synopsis.
Well, I say no one cares, but 280 and 48 people care. I lied.
Oh, I like this next one.
Ooh. More Yowamushi Pedal.
It's boys who
on bicycles. So I mean, if you want boys on bicycles,
the 4th season of Boys on Bicycles,
you can join all 251 other people, which I believe is the same amount of Pokemon and Gold and Silver.
That sounds about right.
By the way, it's the 52 most popular 52nd most popular TV show for 2018. Next is more Gintama. It says the final arc of Gintama.
Aren't they all the final arc of Gintama?
I will believe that when it is actually over.
It'll never end. You know that. It keeps printing money.
Final arc of Gintama. Yeah, right. Most I ever hear about that show is like, it gets really good after the first 500 episodes.
Yeah.
Because it stops taking itself so serious.
Yeah, sure. Except it still does.
Yeah, well, kinda, sorta. It's weird. Gintama's Gintama.
It does for like the finales and stuff.
Yeah, you can join the 259 other users who love this show.
Yep.
51st most popular. Basilisk. Do we care about Basilisk?
Let's see. A battle for succession that is continued for 3 generations of shoguns.
Yeah, I don't care about Basilisk. There have been a couple different seasons of this.
But they're ninjas, and they're disappearing.
I do like ninjas.
Ninjas,
Clans.
man. Ninjas.
I do like that half-lidded girl. She looks cool. Let's see what she's about. Their preview video. That half-lidded girl makes me happy. It's a 3-minute preview video? Ugh.
That's a long one. I wonder what the animation sounds like.
I don't know. I mean, Basilisk is like a known name, so I mean, I'm not gonna like knock it too much.
Well, the animation style, it's interesting. It's super cel-shaded, but it's like someone added a Gaussian filter to everything.
7 arcs, whoever the heck that is. Oh, they do a whole bunch of garbage. Yeah, they do garbage. Garbage.
But this one's got 268 upvotes.
Yeah, well, don't care about that. All right, well, moving on.
Sad.
But Basilisk is at least a real name. It's the 50th most popular. All right, what are we at? Miira no Kaikata. When a high school student, Sora, finds himself staring down the mysterious oversized package sent by a self-proclaimed adventure father, last thing he expects for it to be is a girl. It's a mummy that fits in the size of his hand. I really thought it was going to be a girl, because that would make sense. It is on Crunchyroll, so you can watch this one, so that's nice.
The mummy is just a little...
Yeah, I know, right?
Dude.
It's probably like a fighting... Yeah, it's going to be like a fighting creature show, I bet. English, How to Keep a Mummy. Well, that's kind of cool.
This says comedy slice of life.
It's so cute. That's so adorable.
It's just a little mummy.
For this, How to Keep a Mummy. Okay, I may be okay with this. Look at this little guy. He's trying so hard. This poor mummy. I love him. I never thought I would love anything quite as much as I've ever loved this little dude. Oh no, he just wants to swim. This reminds me a lot of Potomeo.
Oh my.
Look at this little mummy guy.
He's just like a little marshmallow with bandages.
He's so adorable. I want to go to there. I want to go to How to Raise a Mummy. Who's with me? How many people are with me on raising mummies? 271. That's probably about right, to be honest. I'm not going to flatter myself too much. All right. So, that was unexpectedly delightful.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So,
what we got next?
I'm for raising small mummies.
Zoku Token Ranbu Hanamaru.
Second season of something. I don't know.
Second season of
something I haven't seen. So I don't know. Yeah,
fantasy slice of life.
I do like slice of life, and I like fantasy.
There's a lot of slice of life this season.
There's always a lot of slice of life. I do like fantasy slice of life, but nothing will be better than Natsume no Yujincho. So
yeah.
Well, if you want to join 300 other people, you can watch a second season of something. The next one is second season of Gin no Guardian. This is a magic boy with boob girls in the background.
Well, what are you going to do if you don't have boob girls?
Ooh.
Yes.
With the 3 extra users who care about the show, this has bumped it to the 30th most popular Winter 18 TV show.
Wow.
So we finally got into this.
Delightful. What
studio Perrot have for us?
Sanrio Danshi.
If this stars Gudetama, then I'm down.
Well, it follows Kota, a high school boy that loves the yellow pom-pom pudding dog. By mere coincidence,
so this is a dog made out of like flan, so you got me there.
He ends up attending the same school as you, a boy who likes the bunny My Melody.
I don't like the bunny My Melody. Oh, so this is like a weird Sanrio thing. It's not actually Sanrio, but
it's about a bunch of kids who want to accept the love of the characters that they love without feeling embarrassed.
Huh, yeah. No,
this is an odd reflection on grown men liking little cute things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know how to feel about that.
I don't. I know how to feel about it, and it's not good.
It's weird.
But 360 users think that it's worth watching.
I mean, then again,
39th most popular winter anime.
3 animes ago, you were gushing over a little mummy. So
Did you see that mummy? Did you watch that preview video?
I did.
Okay, were you not impressed by that mummy?
Yes, but this show here is all about
I wrap up my case.
People like you.
I wrap up my case.
Wrap
up my case.
Yeah.
What's this next one? This looks like it's girls.
Märchen Mädchen.
This looks like moe blobs. Normal girl who's usually alone with her relationship with new families not going well. She retreats to everyday world stories on books. One day after school, one of the library bookshelves sends her to another world with a magical school where she meets other moes. How delightfully terrible. 392 users.
They attend a school that are selected by old fairy tales and folk stories to wield their magic.
Okay, so here's my problem with this. I am a sucker for things that reference like that stuff.
It's Once Upon a Time in Moe Land.
Okay, well, all right. So here's what I want you to do.
Ogre Wars?
Dear brother. No. Okay, so here's what I want you to do.
Yeah.
I want you...
Yes?
I want you to click on the little page and then just click play on the preview video and you know what you're in for, which is
okay,
nope.
Here we go.
Are you ready?
Nope.
Score. All right, so let's move on to Killing Bites.
Good Lord.
I was like, yep, nope. All right. Killing Bites by Linden Films. People have been cursed by human-animal hybrids, powerful business bet, duels, blah, 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 driving around, pick up girls, whatever. They're just, animals are going to fight. Okay.
I mean, it's basically more humane Pokemon, maybe? Question mark? Except it's also girls that are
bonus on the pun. Minus on the costume design. Unless you're into this sort of... At least this is more honest than that other one was. Oh, wow. No. I want you to click this preview video, too, because it'll tell you all you need to know, too.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to click this video.
Love it.
Here we go.
At least this one's more honest than that other one.
Okay, I see what this is all about.
See? This one's just more honest.
This is girls in panties and tank tops fighting with claws.
Exactly. Like, okay. Like, I'm okay with this. This is upfront and honest. That guy was a hippo man, and I'm 100% okay with that.
This reminds me of that two episode arc in One Punch Man with the man beasts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, this doesn't look good by any stretch, but I feel like this is upfront about what it is, and I can appreciate that. 434 other people appreciate that, so that's okay.
There you go.
Next up is Slow Start Moe Blobs. 17-year-old Moe Blobs.
Who, unbeknown to her classmates, was a year late in enrolling in high school. Although it may not seem like a big deal, it's a big deal to her, and she wants to catch up with everyone else someday.
There you go.
Slice of life. Comedy.
Slice of life.
Unsurprising. Surprising.
That looks cute. That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
Gakuin Babysitters.
It's 3 Men and a Baby. The anime.
It is. Do you think they're going to Prince Genji it? They're going to Prince Genji it.
Oh, please no. Why?
It's going to get Prince Genji'd. It's 489 users love this show, making it the 25th most popular winter 2018 episode. Okay, tell me about Shogi. Tell me about Shogi Show.
So interesting about this Shogi show. It's called Ryuuou Oshigoto. There's only, to my knowledge, now been 2 shows about shogi, which is odd because it's one of the 2 biggest games in Japan. Like, they're government funded, like Go is, and shogi is.
Well, this one is based off light novels, so it's probably gonna be a little bit better. Hey, this one has all sorts of stuff. This has like awards and stuff. Average score 52, which isn't like super great. It's the 10th highest rated show of 2018. So now we're getting higher up there.
A 16-year-old has fallen into a slump after winning the major shogi title, Dragon King, which is a real thing. And the pressure of his losses continue until an elementary schooler beats him, or arrives at his doorstep and I assume beats him. Who knows?
Probably. Either way, this is a show I kind of like. It's a comedy about shogi, so
in all of these shows, although Hikaru no Go didn't do this as well as I had hoped, but in other shows about games like this, they usually go into strategy and stuff. Like Akagi did that, all the mind games.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And I wish Hikaru no Go had done that more.
I mean, that's fair.
Because Go is very hard.
Go is very hard.
So if this is a show that can teach me how to play shogi better, I'm all about that.
That would be nice. Well, that's kind of cute. All right, so let's move on to the second season of a show no one cared about in the first place. It looks like it might either be Hot Boys or not. I don't care. 509 users.
Saiki Kusuo no Phi? There's a weird symbol here. I don't know what that is.
Non-2. I don't know. I don't care about.
Oh, it's Psi. Sorry. The Greek letter Psi.
Sorry, everybody in my little thing that I linked that mummy to was like, I bet this mummy is just going to be like a magical girl servant wife. And I was like, no, it's not. It's just an adorable little mummy. And now Annie's like, oh, you mean it's actually about a teen becoming a dad, not getting a hot undead wife? It's like, yeah, shocking.
It's
I know.
a little marshmallow. What do you want?
I know, but look at that little guy. He just wants to swim in a hot tub made out of your cooking pot. The family can just be one teen dad and his adopted tiny mom.
Oh, my goodness.
It's too good. I love this mummy show already. I haven't watched an episode. All right, so how about a gourmet comedy following the daily life of a high school girl who's a cool beauty at first glance, but actually has an unexpected side that loves ramen.
I don't know how it's an unexpected side. The show is called
I don't care.
Ramen Daisuki Koizumi-san, which just means
Yeah,
Koizumi loves ramen.
Sure does.
Wow. Someone in Japan unexpectedly loves ramen.
At least that will only torture us for 12 episodes, so that's
Yeah.
nice. All right.
This next one, I feel like, is just
This
smack
sounds like my
dab
job.
in your wheelhouse.
This sounds like a jam for me.
This is
9 centimeter tall, so this is...
Hakumei no Mikochi, and it's about 3.5-inch tall tiny girls living in the forest, living in a tiny house in a tree, riding insects and birds, and making umbrellas out of leaves, and that's it. They do this for who knows how many episodes.
Hopefully infinite. Only 519 users know a good show when they see one. Oh, speaking of this next show, because this just looks like it's going to be...
Pizza Boshi Colors?
yeah, this just looks like it's going to be freaking... That one that you started watching was like, does anything ever happen? I was like, nope. A Nan Biori. This just looks like it's Nan Biori.
It does, except they're a little bit younger,
Yeah, that's
but
fair.
essentially the same
So
thing.
this is Circles and Kara. There's a color, so they're a fake magical girl show. Okay, where they're just gonna protect the city. They're gonna be solving mysteries that don't matter, battling enemies from the help from their friends. The quest is an easy one. Is their arch nemesis Saito, the violent police officer of Uneno, meets them at every turn.
But I
By
should point
violent, I
out,
mean
they
probably
don't
the
actually
lowest.
have any powers or anything. They're
No, of
just-
course not.
They're just little kids.
Is there a preview video? Preview video. I will watch it.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this preview video. Yep, it's just a lot of cute going on.
Yep.
Solving
cute
crime.
Moe blobs, solving light mysteries. Well, if I want that, I'll just watch that other show.
The forgettable one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
ice cream.
Eh.
Yoka. Next up is Toji no Miko.
This one
girls.
actually kind of sounds sort of interesting.
It's going to be terrible.
So since ancient times, shrine maidens, who I have a thing for,
I mean,
who wield
I'm
swords,
down.
which I have a thing for,
Yeah, I'm down for all of the constituent parts, but I'm going to watch this preview video, and it's going to be panty
Have
shots
been-
of breasts.
have been exorcising demons that threaten the human world. They wear school uniforms like Miko do. They don't. And they carry swords called Toji, and they so blah, blah, blah. They're in a... It's basically Toko, except not nearly as good. I think if someone wants to watch this, they should just go watch Toko, even though it's not finished, because Toko is great. It's an action show.
Yeah.
How do you feel about the preview video here?
It's just, it looks so generic, it hurts me. It's at least not gratuitous. It's just very, very generic looking.
It's generic looking, and the animation is just...
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bad. It's not good.
Yep. On a scale of 1 to care, I don't.
No.
All right. So I do care about this next show. I saw
Yeah.
a preview video for it, and it looks kind of cool. Hakata Tonkatsu Ramens.
Is it also about
It's
ramen?
No, actually. It's about...
It's about
yeah.
the city of Fukuoka, who we had a exchange student from once.
That's right. She was from Fukuoka. So the city of Fukuoka seems peaceful, but Ben, did you know that under its surface it is rife with crime?
What a shock.
One of the city's wards is actually home to the most professional, the underworld professional killers.
Oh my.
Okay. And according to urban legend, so basically I watched the little preview video, and it's a place where like tons of professional assassins hang out, but also there are assassin killers that hang out there too, whose job it is to basically murder assassins. Either way, the preview video looks pretty cool. And it's based off a light novel.
Sounds a little bit like Black Lagoon.
Yeah, it feels that way a little bit.
But it's set in
kinda
Fukuoka, which is a pretty nice place.
Yeah. But either way, the PV looked pretty cool.
Let's see. Next
The
one.
one on Crunchyroll. I think this is on Crunchy too. So
How many people want this one?
I don't know. 682. Next is the Junji Ito collection.
Yes.
Which I've heard. So one of my good friends has seen it, and he says the only thing he didn't like about it is that it's instead of like one 24-minute horror story, there are 3 horror stories in it, so they're a little shorter than he would like. But,
well, I mean, it is an adaptation of his collection of short stories, so
that makes sense. But I guess he just thought they would be longer short stories.
I would really like if this becomes popular enough that they do Uzumaki, because that would be
they did make a
delightful.
movie of it in Japan once.
Yeah, but it's so long they could make at least 12-episode series out of it.
They really could, yeah.
I'd be down for that.
But I'm down it. Do you want Yuru Camp Delta? Ren likes camping by herself along the lake.
That's the show.
Yeah, that does actually sound like that's the show. So it's going to be cute girls doing cute things.
They're camping, eating ramen together. That seems to be a theme this season.
788 people want to watch it.
And check this out. They also enjoy the scenery.
Isn't that nice? How about Madhouse's other new show, Sora Yorimo Tobasho?
This centers on high school girls going to the South Pole. Okay. Interesting.
I mean, that's a premise. 820 users are intrigued, making it the 3rd highest rated show of winter 2018.
Wow.
With 3 of the 13 episodes being out.
Why not? Now, hang on. Stop. So the thumbnail for this on AniChart is of 4 girls in front of the Penguin something exploratory ship that goes down to Antarctica, I assume. But I should point out that each and every one of these girls is wearing a miniskirt. Why?
Well, so my good friend, who was not a huge fan of the Junji Ito show, is a well-known lover of shows where nothing happens, much like myself. So far, his top picks are, of course, Mitsuboshi Colors, the show we are just now talking about, and the Cute Girls Camping show, which sounds very much in theme for him and also me. So there you go.
Except these girls actually go to the South Pole, supposedly.
Yeah.
So, I mean, something happens there.
That's cute.
Penguins. Let's see. Next up. So the next one up is Beatless, which is about robots in the future that are treated poorly, and a kid thinks that maybe they shouldn't be. If you follow us, we just did a show that was that.
We may have talked about that once or twice.
Except those robots were at least decently dressed. This one is not. Why is she dressed like that? I guess it's because she's a robot.
Because she's a robot. Okay, so that brings us to the Takagi-san, which looks like it is cute little kids doing cute little things. Living by, if you blush, you lose. Living by this principle, the middle schooler Nishikata gets constantly made fun of by his seat neighbor Takagi-san. With his pride shattered to pieces, he vows to turn the tables and get back at her someday, and so they attempt to tease each other. So it's going to be light teasing, and then they fall into cute doki dokis.
All the doki dokis, because that's all you get in middle school. Doki dokis.
More or less. Next is a 4-panel show, Pop Team Epic, which I'm sure is fine. If you like that
it's
sort
a
of
surreal 4-panel manga around 14-year-old girls.
I'm sure it's fine. Next up is what I care about, which is Cardcaptor Clear Card Saga. Yes, please. Cardcaptor Sakura is probably still the best magical girl show ever.
The premise here does seem a little contrived. They're in junior high school now, and
isn't that nice?
All the cards turn blank, so she's got to fix that.
Yeah.
The end.
Yeah, so it's like,
I'm not saying that's bad.
You remember that show? Let's do it again.
Yep. But how do we restart it? I know. Instead of having more cards, we just erase all of them.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds cool.
Let's just do it again.
Yeah, I want to watch that, but I don't know where I can watch it legally. Oh, Crunchyroll. Sweet.
Looks like you have a thing. 914 people like that.
Well, that should be infinitely more, to be 100%.
It's 11th most popular this season.
Is that Mummy Show on Crunchyroll? It is. Sweet. Crunchyroll, good shows.
Let's see. Next up is Grand Crest
Senkai. Yeah. This looks like it's trying to be Legend of Galactic Heroes, but is not good.
Yeah, a little bit. It looks like...
does this have isolated maid schools? Yeah, I don't know about it.
It's a continent ruled by chaos, and chaos breeds disaster, and the lords of the continent have a holy crest that can calm all the things, and instead of all coming together and fixing things, they're just gonna battle each other out for primacy over the whole thing, and it's a war. The end.
Yeah. I don't know.
So,
915. It's gonna be over dramatic for no reason. Ugh, this already looks super overwrought. No, thank you.
8th highest rated so far this season.
I'm sure it is. How about a show about cute love?
Questionable love.
Questionable love? Why is this question? Uh-oh, he looks too old for her.
Not only is he too old, but
cousin.
Let's do Koi wa Ama Agari no Yoni. Akira is a soft-spoken high school student.
Oh no!
Who used to be part of the track and field club, but due to injury, she can't do that anymore. And now she's working part-time at a restaurant, and she finds herself inexplicably falling in love with her manager, a divorced 45-year-old man with a young son.
Yeah, okay. No, thank you. Yeah, Japan, your Genji complex has got to fix itself. This animation's really cute. I like these character designs. I shouldn't say the animation. The character designs are cute, though. Yeah, well... it's even done by a woman.
These are
Japan.
These are very
weird.
90s style animations.
I know, right? But it's also kind of weird because the character designs are like straight out of like a manga. It looks very inked.
I will say that she's at least presented like she's older than she actually is, like JoJo. But she's still a high school student. She's 45 years old.
Yeah, that's weird.
That's wrong.
Japan,
that's wrong.
You got to fix yourself.
It's wrong.
Fix yourself before you wreck yourself.
923 people want to see this happen, though.
Let's go with Death March Kara Hajimaru Iskai. This is too long, and it's based off a light novel.
It follows a 29-year-old programmer who's on a, quote, death march. But one day, he wakes up in another world after a nap.
Oh, no. Another one?
Yeah, they're all like that. And
I don't care. How many people want to see that show again?
Oh, wait.
Almost 1,000 people want to see this show that's been around for like 6 years.
It gets better. Not only does he wake up from his nap in another world, he is suddenly showered from above with vast riches, and he decides to go sightseeing, and he collects a harem.
Of course he does.
And
all right.
Yep.
Well, have fun with that.
Pass.
Next up is
Kokkoku. She lives with her neat brother and father, her retired grandfather, her sister and her young nephew, and her nephew and her brother are suddenly kidnapped. And she only has 30 minutes to meet the demands of the kidnapper. And she doesn't have enough time to get the money, so she decides to head to the rescue with only a knife when her grandfather uses mysterious stones passed on from the family to stop time. Ooh. In a world where everyone and everything are inert, she and her father and grandfather run to rescue the two, but at the kidnapper's hideout, they soon realize that they are not the only ones who can move around in this still world.
This is kind of cool looking.
Huh.
I'm kind of down with this.
I like that. That's a cool setup. Like, is the whole show going to take place in like this frozen world?
In time stop? I don't know. But this looks cool. I'm okay with this.
Yeah. How many people like this one? Ooh, it has a preview video.
Oh yes. It's like a monster thing. Oh, wow.
This is
weird monster thing. Ooh. That's a cool monster. Yeah, I want part of this.
Okay.
This is on, and it's an original. It looks like it's an original animation too.
Cool. Yeah, I'm down. Can you watch this on Crunchyroll?
Can I watch this on something? No. Oh, it's on Amazon.
Yeah, it is on Amazon, which may or may not mean you have to pay
free
for
Prime. Nope, free Prime.
Oh, cool.
Season 1 included with Prime.
Well,
that sounds pretty cool. Language Japanese. I assume it's got subtitles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down for that. That sounds cool.
Let's see. Ooh, there's a Trigger one next.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't know about this.
Darling in the Franxx.
But it is Trigger.
It is Trigger. It's a joint project between Trigger and A1. Set in a distant future, the land is ruined and humanity establishes a mobile fort city to protect itself. And there are pilots, etc. Children are the pilots, obviously. They have to go on missions, and they're giant life forms.
It's a Trigger show. You kind of just have to actually like watch like the first 10 episodes before you have any idea like what it's gonna be.
Interesting. One day, a mysterious girl known as 02 appears before one of the dudes.
Wait. Does she really like pizza and soda?
No, but horns grow out of her head.
Hold on, Ben. You her horns.
They do her horns.
You shouldn't her horns.
Let's see. What's this preview look like?
It looks like standard robot stuff, but I just don't know. It's Trigger, man. Like you just have no idea what it's actually going to be like.
It's Trigger animation.
But who's doing it? Like who's actually?
I assume they both are, but
no. I mean, like, what's the creative? Who are the creatives behind it? Is really what I'm trying to drill down to.
I don't know.
And that's Trigger, though. Man, where can I watch this? Crunchy? Well, that's nice at least.
Art style's kind of interesting.
Yeah, I know. All right, so next up is another Fate show that I don't give any care about.
It's Fate Extra: The Last Encore, which is
I
just
super don't care.
it's hang on. Waking up in a strange virtual world with no recollection of his past, etc., etc.,
blah,
etc.
blah, blah,
Yep.
blah.
And then it goes typical Fate after that. If you don't know how
Whatever.
Fate works, sorry. It's
All
Fate.
right, next is a follow-up, more season of Tanatsu no Taizai. Whatever, I have no idea what that is.
Nanatsu
I
Taizai.
see. It looks like a shonen show.
It's by A1 Pictures.
Let's skip to Citrus, which looks like girls.
So Citrus says, this girl, a high school girl whose main interests are fashion, friends, and having fun, is about to get a reality check due to her mom's remarriage. Yuzu has transferred to an all-girls school, and it is extremely strict.
Yeah.
Now her real education is about to begin.
I bet it is.
From day one, happy-go-lucky Yuzi makes enemies, namely the beautiful student council president.
Yes, who's actually her stepsister. This is a Yuri show.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So all I know about this show is at least a couple people have watched the first episode and their reactions are just feels. There are lots of feels.
Good feels, bad feels.
Unknown.
Yuri
Just there are
feels.
feels. I haven't seen it for myself, so I don't know. But there are fields.
On a scale of 1 to UFO, how many feels?
I haven't seen.
How about on a scale of 1
so-
to not Aku no Hana. It's a completely different type of feels.
There are certain feels in that.
On a scale of 1 to Anohana. There we go. That one.
I don't know. Good question.
All right, who cares about that? Let's go on to the second season of Overlord that I super don't care about.
It's Overlord.
Do people care about Overlord? I
I don't
don't.
know. Some people do.
See, this looks like just some like overwrought like demon crap.
Well, maybe it is. Let's look. It's demons.
Here's a village of friendly lizard folk that's gonna get burned to the ground in a really grim, dark way. Yep, here it comes. I see it coming out of the sky.
There are bug people and animal people and
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what? Look, if you want like a grimdark show that you don't think is going to be grimdark, you should just go watch From the New World,
Yeah, which I still need to watch.
which is super dark and you would never think about it.
Mm.
Yeah, see, here comes a gibbering mass from the sky to kill all these lizard people, and I just don't care.
Sad.
All right, bye, Overlord. How about Violet Evergarden?
Auto Memories doll. It's been quite a while since that name caused a fuss. Originally invented by this professor for his beloved wife, the Auto Memories dolls eventually spread out into
are
the
they
world.
Junku?
And they
Or Junku?
they essentially seem to record people. I don't know. It's robots. Robots doing things. It kind of reminds me of Yokohama
I have no idea.
Kaidashi Kiko. I think that's what
Eh.
it's about. A robot that remembers things, and that's her only job. And then she forgets to do that and lives by herself.
Well, it looks pretty. Who's animating this? Oh, well, there you
Kyoto
go. It's
Animation.
KyoAni.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, there you go. That's a good reason to at least watch something.
a lot of steampunk looking stuff in this show,
I know, right? It looks kind of cool though.
and the hair looks great. Everyone's hair looks great.
Yeah, I mean that is true. I mean it is Kyo Animation, KyoAni. Yeah, all right. Yeah, I can see why that's the most hype show. Yeah, I'll allow it.
That is some really great animation. I will not lie.
It's KyoAni. What do you want from them? They made a show about band students. Beautiful.
This is true.
Look at that hair.
I know. Look at that hair.
Look at those robot hands on a typewriter.
I know,
KyoAni, you're just being a jerk now.
Let's see.
do
Second
this on
highest rated
purpose.
2018. Most popular 2018.
Yeah, I can imagine. Oh
Yep.
wow. Yeah, I'll watch that. Let me see if
It's
my
only
good
14
old-
I
I hope so.
and it's
Oh,
fantasy
I can't
drama.
watch it anywhere.
Really?
Yeah, well, KyoAni stuff tends to be too expensive for anybody to bring over.
I guess it makes sense. Let's see. We'll skip over the leftovers because those are all from last season. TV shorts. There are a couple things that I wanted to point out. Let's see, what were they? There's a Chunibyo movie.
Junibyo. How do I know that name?
It's the one with the girl with the eye patch. You know it when you see it. It's also
Oh.
KyoAni.
Yeah, but that's that part of KyoAni.
Yep, that's the Moe Blob part. There's one that there's a
Devilman Crybaby.
There's that, and
It has really good music.
above that is Mob Psycho 100 OVA.
Whole what now?
Yep.
How did I miss that?
It will be screened
Hello.
at a festival in March.
Oh, and that's the most popular for 2018. I would imagine, yes.
Yes, because everyone's looking forward to
Have
that
you
one.
seen Mob Psycho?
Oh, yes. Best.
Like, have you seen it?
It's delightful.
It's a show you just watch, just to watch the animation happen. Oh, this Devil Crybaby is on
Netflix.
The animation's cool.
Is this a follow-up to Devilman?
No. I mean, I don't know.
I mean, it's a new Devilman project, but...
Man, the animation's weird. I love those designs. Look at that color.
That looks interesting. It's
Man,
it's number one most popular 2018.
Well, I guess that's that then.
It is. What were your picks? So you had Mummy Man.
I mean, let's see. I think Violet Evergarden's definitely worth it. There were a couple others, right? Like, I mean, I guess you should watch the Trigger Show.
Check out the Trigger Show. Let's see. Violet Evergarden. Let's go in reverse order. Citrus.
Yeah, Violet Evergarden. Citrus. No, I mean that's not actually gonna. That's just gonna be like Yuri baiting for a billion years.
Well, we'll see. Kokkoku.
Kokkoku.
Yeah. Sounds interesting.
Darling and Franxx sounds cool.
Card Captors.
Else? Card Captors, yes, obviously.
Junji Ito.
Yeah. Yes, please.
Hakumei no Mikochi. Tiny Girls in Trees.
Tiny Girls. Oh, yes. I'll take Tiny Girls in Trees.
Ryuuou Oshigoto. The Shogi Show.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I care more about this mummy show. I want to know more about this mummy show. That's all I care about. All I care about is this stupid mummy show.
Miira no Kaikata. The Sleeper. Sleeper 2018.
Sleeper hit, I'm telling you, right now. By Studio 8-Bit is this tiny, cute mummy. Episode 1 is called White, Round, Tiny, Wimpy, and Ready. So am I. That sounds like it's a description of me. White, round, tiny, wimpy, and ready. What a title. Look at this cute little boy. What a tiny mummy.
Oh, man.
Sometimes a family can just be a teenage dad and his adopted tiny mummy. There you go.
Oh, goodness. Well, there you go. Those are our picks for the season.
I'm going to tag that with an emote of the laughing till you cry emote, because that is too good.
Oh, my. So there you go. We will be back in February.
Keep you updated. I don't even know what we're gonna watch.
Maybe we should just
break down and watch Shinsekai Yori.
I don't know. It may come to that.
Or just watch one of these shows as it comes out in real time, like the freaking Mummy Show.
We'll see. So see you guys later, and we'll be back soonish.
All right, bye forever.